Eat this!
Tear you apart!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Eat this!
Damn it! I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Shine! Radiant
Light!
light!
Here I
Force
come!
of regeneration!
Severing wind! You're
Regenerate!
mine! It's over!
Primed and ready! Mega
You're
Ray,
on!
this one's mine!
Eat this!
You're mine!
Run you through!
Negative
Severing wind!
I'm ready!
Hurricane Thrust!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Looks like we got them all.
Right, here goes!
Bring him down!
I can carve through walls!
My steel! Severing wind!
Ignite!
You're reloaded! You're mine!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand! I'll finish you here now! Rip and tear!
Dragon Swarm!
Demon fire!
Can't get out of this!
Goodwill! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Take it!
I'll face you! Safe and
Burn it out!
rending you apart!
I'm ready! Anything more!
Right.
Let's refrain from losing.
What's this thing? through! Got you now!
Now you see what I can do!
Far enough! Not on my watch!
Is it too late to talk over our differences?
I'm on it!
Now it's my
I
turn.
heal you all!
Rotating pile driver!
I've used too much.
That's
Go! I'm only getting this one's mine!
I'll face you.
Tear you apart!
Does it hurt? Not so fast.
Here's a healing arc!
No further. On
aid!
there.
you are!
Watch this!
Another incantation ruined.
Here I go!
You're mine. Rending you apart.
Mega ray!
Bloody howler. Behold, the earth pulse. Tectonic fission.
Eat this!
Not today. Have this. On your knees.
You're mine!
Air pressure! I can handle it!
It's over!
Power of water!
I'll face you.
Tear!
Demon
Hurricane
Blast.
Thrust!
Rotating pile driver! Talon
No
hurricane!
dawn shall break this night.
Watch this!
This should do it!
Begin.
I can carve through armor!
You're mine! Backing
On
up!
your knees.
Watch it! Talon hurricane!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon!
On your knees.
Do as I say!
You're mine!
Air pressure. Rending you apart.
Sword!
Bloody howler.
Stay away from my friends!
In a bind.
You're mine! It's over!
Mega
Somebody
ray!
win!
Gemini
Out
Aqua!
of the woods.
What the?
Heal. Thou art
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Rising Wyvern!
from beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation.
Far enough!
Do as
Not
I
in your
say!
dreams.
Win!
Benediction.
What was I thinking?
Heal. Benediction
Mega
light.
ray!
Heal.
Gemini
Back.
Aqua! By the power of water!
Demon Fang! One keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind
Time to... Got it! I'll leave it to you! Not today!
You're bruised all over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
Finish this! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Will this help?
Strike out, will ya?
I'll bring you back from death to
Swordline
death.
Alpha! Try this!
Resuscitation!
Rending Flash! On your knees!
Cycle! Into the shadows!
Whirlwind snap!
Mega ray!
Dragon
I'll
Jab!
bring you back from death to abyss.
Try this!
That's enough!
Rending you right back!
No rest for the
Talon
wicked.
hurricane! Thunder
Take
dragon!
it!
Rending you apart. Bloody howling.
You're finished! Tear! Mirage! Ignite!
I'm ready! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight.
I doubt it. The conniving witch...
Agreed. In any case, as long as...
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be? Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Denied! Not on my watch!
Air pressure! Resonate with the earth!
Do it!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Armor won't save you! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest! We're not finished!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Ouch! Can I get a little healing over here?
Alas, we appear to be out at present.
An opponent like this should be easy. Can't get out of this! On your knees!
Rip and tear!
Air pressure!
No shield can stand it! Ice shield! Hurricane!
Demon Land!
Not your dream.
An astro...
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
I'll face you! Hurricane!
Armor won't save you! My shield?
Dragon! Leave the chargers to me!
You're finished! Finish it!
Hurricane! Now I'm real mad!
Mega ray.
Bloody
Incantation ruined.
Take this! Resonate with the earth!
Our art is being interrupted.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Your dragon show!
Blood, rending you up. You picked the wrong side. Take this. Armor won't save you.
Go for the weak point.
Bloody howling. I'll finish you here and now. I'll crush you. Lightning reflex
this tenebrous claw! I'll tear you apart!
On your knees.
I never miss!
Thrust! I'm on a roll now!
In a bind, rending you apart.
Pierce!
Bloody hell! On your knees.
Mega Ray!
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
Shall break this night.
Hurricane thrust!
There!
I'm on tornado drive.
Hurricane!
Mega Ray!
On your knees.
Rising Wyvern! Burn in hell! I'll run you through! This should do it! Hurricane!
Now you see what I can do. Rending you
on it.
apart.
I'm charging!
Bloody howling. No, I won't give in.
Glimmer Dragon! Rising Wyvern!
No further.
You're mine!
Oh, on your knees.
Now I'm real mad!
Dragon!
I'll finish you here and now! Rising
I
Wyvern!
never miss!
Scream bathed in blood. Rending you apart.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap!
Scream.
Leave the chargers to me!
Bloody hell.
Do it!
Shield.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I felt better, that's for sure.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
If Almadria's not in her own room.
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages. I hate to say it.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something. I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we humans live. Those with power set the example, and those without are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in the ends. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Nesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Get up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Far enough! Okay, now I'm in the corner.
Mega Ray!
Severing wing!
On your knees. On your knees.
Take it! You're
Air
mine!
pressure!
Think again!
Can't get out of this!
Arch Seals! I'm only getting started! Not in your dreams! Gemini Alpha! This one's mine!
On your knees.
This one's mine!
I can carve through
On
all
your
your
knees.
lines! Rising Wyvern!
Air pressure!
Gemini
Eat
Alpha!
dirt!
I'll face you!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll face you!
Right! Mega Ray!
Just try and
Gemini Alpha!
I'm on it!
Can't get out of this!
Rising Wyvern!
On your knees.
Rising Wyvern!
Air pressure!
Into the channel! Dragon Shell! Mega Ray!
Tornado guard!
Rise and red!
Blood! Rending you! A scream bathed in blood! Rending you
Where
apart!
are you going?
Bloody holiday! Now you see what I can do!
Benediction light!
Right through! I'm only getting started!
Benediction light!
Mega Ray!
Rotating pile driver! Resonate with the earth! Still on!
Arch Seals!
On your knees!
By the power of one!
Air pressure!
Here, let me help. I was overconfident.
Now I couldn't make it in time. Resuscitation!
Take this!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
From beyond.
Imbue this vanquished soul with love resuscitation!
Pieces!
On your knees! Air pressure!
Benediction light.
Heal! Forgive me. This is my fault. Air pressure! In a bind?
I'll bring you back from
I
depths
can
of
carve
this.
through?
Resuscitation!
Out of the woods, it seems.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
On your
Top
knees!
field.
First strike!
Mega
Strike!
ray.
Air pressure!
Gemini Ultra!
Everlasting shot!
Take this! First aid! This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern! Begin! Come on! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Instinct! I can handle it! Here, let me help! Constant aid!
Take this! All finish you here and now! You picked the wrong fight!
Stay away! Here, let me help!
Rotating wildfire! I owe you one!
Deny!
Take this!
Benediction light.
Heal! Rising Wyvern! Save you!
Ready! Here's a healing art! First aid!
Benediction light.
On your knees!
Only getting started! Here, let me help!
Dare you apart! Rotating wildfire! I'll face you!
Here I go!
Rotating wildfire! Tornado drive! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help! First aid! Primed and ready!
Rotating wildfire! Rising this one's all mine!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
First strike!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern! I'll get you here anything in order! All mine!
Here, let me help!
On your knees! In a bind? I'll smash you! Do it! Outfit! In an instant! Impact block! Watch the rain!
By the power of water!
Begin! These six has got your name on her! They're attacking separately! I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Benediction light. She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away! Burn in hell!
Benediction light.
Heal!
Benediction light.
Take thrust! Heal! You will suffer!
Only getting started!
Now you see what I can do!
Benediction light.
Prepare to be sealed!
That looks bad.
Wits about you people!
No further! You're mine!
Here's a healing art!
Benediction light.
Heal! I'll finish you
Here goes!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Sharpen! Swallow this tongue!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, you're mine!
Benediction light.
Swallow blade! Heal!
Another incantation ruined.
This one's mine!
What in the world?
Dohalim!
I'm all right. I'm still standing.
Reach is even wider!
Benediction light. I'm grateful.
Gravitas field!
Swallow blade! Hitting fire!
Ready!
I'm just getting started!
Benediction.
Constantine! Here's a healing art!
On your deck.
I'll smash you! Take this! Here I come!
Help this!
I'll finish you here and now!
By the power of water! Gemini Ultra!
Just try and run.
see it!
Nothing gets by me!
This one's mine!
I see you!
Swallow it! Healing heart!
Rage. I'm grateful.
Heal!
Radiating pile driver!
It was nice while it lasted. Here, let me help.
Glimmer
I'll bring it
Talon Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon! I'm not done!
Just try and run!
Armor won't save you!
You will suffer! Behold my true power! Her Master Core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
I'm just getting started! Tornado Drive! You're mine!
Here I go.
Rising Bird!
Let the marksman handle this.
I'll never forgive you.
What?
I'll take you down. You don't scare me.
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Sonic Thrust! Talon Hurricane! Tornado Drive! Sonic Thrust! Glimmer Rising on your Rising Phoenix! I'll smash you! Air pressure! Here I come! You're finished! First strike!
I'll end you. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go. You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again. Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Shion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room. I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? That... That's right. Shion. Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Niori. Shion. Damn it.
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine! You're finished! Severing Wind! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Severing Wind! You're mine! Luna Rondo! Tear! This one's all mine! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Wind! Mirage! You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! You're mine! You're finished! Luna Rondo! Take it! No escape! Here I come! Take this! Dragon Swarm! Ah! There! You're mine! You're finished! Take this! This one's all mine! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! You're mine! Take this! I'm not done! No! It can't end here! Pierce! Here I come! Tear! You're mine! Pierce! Raining Slash! Dazzle! Here I come! Megasonic Thrust! Pierce! Take this! It's over! Take this!
Take this! Mega Spit one! This! Hut, 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 hut. You're mine! Eat dirt! Megasonic Thrust! Raining Slash! Hut. Here I come! Hut. Take this! Hut. Take this! Megasonic Thrust! Hut. Blow away! Hut. Dazzle! You're mine! Soaring Light Sphere! Hurricane Thrust! Hut. Hut. Take this! Raining Slash! Megasonic Thrust! Hut. Be still! Soaring Light Sphere! Here I come! It's over! Try harder! My turn! You're my... Hut. Huh. Move it! Hut. Huh. Pierce! This one's all mine! Raining Slash! Here I... You picked the wrong fight! Tear! Soaring Light Sphere! Mirage! Huh. Strike! Huh. Pierce! Huh. You're mine! You're finished! Ah! You're mine! Huh. Megasonic Thrust! Huh. Great! Next! Here I come! Blow away! Here I come! Soaring Light Sphere! Mirka! Hut, hut. You're my... Hut. Take this! It's over! Hut, hut. Blow away! Hut. You're finished! Ah!
Alvin?
Finwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from.
Finwell.
Ganeth Harros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too.
Shion?
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
He's probably just exhausted.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle? Speaking of Thistlelim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah, and your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really?
Probably.
I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you—
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegis.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, and of course I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I Never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony.
A maiden?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be...
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then...
In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. Pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight.
What about Shion?
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem...
Thank you.
It's fine.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan Sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the Sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to...
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is... just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost. But I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.